Hey guys, this is Scott. We're going to take an in-depth look at how we build the Zap that captures Calendly events and how we use that to bring in and create customers within JobTread. We're also going to qualify to see if they're a new customer or if they're an existing customer. We're going to start at the very beginning. This is what our screen looks like for our Calendly link to book a consultation with us. We've got Scott Stapleton number 3. We got our email address, our full address, and also our project. Let's go ahead and schedule this event. We are scheduled for Wednesday next week at 10 a.m. Here's the overview. First, we are triggering this Zap with the invite created. We want to go off of the invitee created. So a consultation is created. We're qualifying off of that invitee. So the first step that we're going to do is we're going to find the customer within JobTread. We have selected the setup, and then we've gone through test, and then we selected the record that we just pulled. This is the event information from what we just scheduled here. And we're going to continue with the selected record. This is going to give us the information to pull from throughout the rest of the Zap. The next step, we're going to find customer. And we're using the JobTread step, find customer. The criteria we're going to look for is the email. And the reason we're pulling from the email is because we always get an email. We'll hit continue and we will test this step. And it looks like we have found this customer. So we can come to these two paths. Now I'm going to start by showing you the new customer path. We are going to only continue if this Zap searches and found this status. And we're going to select Boolean is false. And this says we're going to go back and we're going to retest this filter. And it looks like this path would not have continued. Or in the other path, we're going to test if this filter is true. And it looks like this is true. So by qualifying off the email, we see that this client already exists within our system. We're going to give you an example of how you're going to put in this Zap status. This won't be part of the Zap, but we're going to use that as an example. We're going to hit add new rule, and it's going to give us these fields. And we're going to choose a field right here. And to find it a little quicker, status. And we've got this field called Zap search was found. Did it find that email? And then when we're going to select that, then we're going to choose condition. And we're going to choose Boolean. Boolean is true. So we're going to remove this rule. That's all we need. Did we find the email? Then that next step, we're going to go back to new customer. If it's a new customer, we did not find that email. Here's what we'll be doing. We're going to configure this. We're going to bring in the customer name, and we're going to use their last name, comma, their first name. Because in Calendly, those are two separate fields, and we want the account name to be last name, comma, first name. We want to fill in some of these blanks here. We've got the customer tax, no. Interest, we got our lead source, so we're going to pre-fill from our lead source that it came from Calendly. This is where this came through. We've got the name. We've got Calendly form as the step here. We're going to update the customer status to consultation booked. The detail about their project comes in right here. Questions and responses to our first answer. How we build a Zap. If you're familiar with Zapier, you can fill this out to update, create a contact. It can do things, creating a location and creating even a job. Now, we don't create a job until a consultation is booked, because whenever we go to a consultation, we're offering everybody a design engagement. So we, in our system, we want to create that job. Here we see in our pipeline, we've got a consultation booked. So let's go ahead and take a look into the customer. We've got consultation booked as their customer status. We've got the detail about their project from that form. And that's pretty much it. So that's how we're using Zapier to create customers or update customers within JobTread based off of Calendly links.